Hello everyone, prepare to travel back in time and discover some astounding facts about one of the most well-known figures in Hollywood. We're delving into Raquel Welch's rare photos today like never before, and I promise you that there's an incredible backstory to these pictures. Ever wonder why, in the 1960s and beyond, Raquel Welch was the quintessential representation of strength and beauty? This video will disclose a secret treasure from her life that even her biggest fans might not be aware of, so stay tuned until the very end. Let's begin by asking you a question. What images do you have of Raquel Welch? Do you remember that famous fur bikini from 1 Million Years B.C. in 1966? Overnight, that one picture made her a worldwide celebrity. However, she is so much more than that well-known poster. Raquel Tejada, who was born in Chicago in 1940, was more than simply a gorgeous face. She was a trailblazer who altered the way that people viewed beauty. Hollywood was dominated by blonde bombshells like Marilyn Monroe before her. Raquel delivered something completely different with her fiery energy and sexy brunette appearance. Additionally, we have unique pictures that document her transformation from a youthful idealist to a famous person. Are you curious about the key to her relentless success? Continue to observe. Imagine that a young Raquel is just getting started. In the early 1960s. Although she isn't yet well known, she has lofty goals. We discovered a rare photograph of her performing as a teenager at a San Diego local theatrical event. Standing in a basic outfit, she is beaming and shows no signs of the glitz that would soon come to define her. This picture is unique since it shows Raquel as a young woman pursuing her acting career before she became famous. Were you aware that she attended San Diego State College on a scholarship to study theater arts? Yes, she put a lot of effort into becoming successful. Are you curious about her appearance in those early days? We're going to show you something incredible, so stay tuned. Here's an attention-grabbing hook. What if I told you that one of Raquel's most famous pictures was hardly ever taken? She appeared to be a goddess as she sat on the sand with her legs crossed on a Miami beach in 1968, photographed by the renowned Terry O'Neill. The catch is that these pictures were gone for decades. Only a month before Raquel's death in 2023, they were accidentally found in an old filing cabinet. Consider this, hundreds of hidden negatives that revealed Raquel in previously undiscovered ways. Her inherent beauty and charm are captured in these photos, some of which we'll reveal later, in a way that seems quite authentic. Are you curious as to why these pictures were kept secret for so long? Stay put. Now let's discuss Raquel's major break. Even though she only had 3 lines in the 1966 film 1 Million Years B.C, her picture in her doe-skin bikini went on to become a best-selling poster. She is shown shivering in a rare set photo taken in the frigid Canary Islands during production. Can you imagine that in order to prevent the cameras from icing up, hot coals had to be placed underneath them? Raquel later claimed that throughout that shot, she felt both excited and scared. She can be seen laughing in between takes in this behind-the-scenes photo, revealing a more relatable and human side to her than just her glamorous persona. Isn't it incredible that someone might become famous from just one picture? To witness more of these unguarded moments, keep watching. To entice you further, did you realize that Raquel was more than simply a famous figure in Hollywood? She broke down barriers as a pioneer. She starred in 100 Rifles in 1969, a movie that sparked controversy since it featured a romantic scene between her and Jim Brown, which was prohibited at the time. We have a unique picture from that scene that shows Jim and Raquel laughing off camera while enjoying a quiet moment together. This picture demonstrates her willingness to take chances. In addition to being a sex icon, she aspired to be recognized as a serious actress. And you know what? Don't miss the conclusion of this video for an even more compelling story about her struggle for recognition. Raquel didn't lead a glamorous life. She encountered difficulties, such as being let go from a movie in the 1980s. Raquel resisted and won a $10.8 million lawsuit against the studio, which said she was too old and challenging. She was a formidable presence, as evidenced by a rare photograph from that era that shows her exiting the courtroom with her head held high. "I'm a perfectionist, but I'm worth it," she once remarked. Every picture we've found, from her earliest years to her older years, demonstrates that strength. Do you want to know how she maintained her fierceness during difficult times? Don't look away from the screen. Let's move on to something enjoyable. Raquel was a performer as well as a movie star. She brought her skills to Las Vegas in the 1970s, where her one-woman musical act wowed audiences. We discovered an uncommon picture of her performing a song while glistening in a sequined garment on stage. She even performed "I'm a Woman" alongside Miss Piggy on The Muppet Show and Cher on The Cher Show. Her humorous side is evident in these occasions, and the pictures show her dazzling the stage. Is it possible for Raquel and a Muppet to share the limelight? Stay tuned, as we have more surprises in store. The unseen tale you've been waiting for is now here, Raquel's private life. Despite her exaggerated persona, she was a loving mother to her 2 children, Tawny and Damon. She can be seen laughing with her kids at home in a rare 1980s photograph, away from the limelight of Hollywood. Her children gave her courage and a sense of purpose, she once stated in her biography Beyond the Cleavage. Because it depicts Raquel as an ordinary mother rather than a celebrity, this picture is extremely unique. Additionally, she passionately declared, "The essence of who I am is a Latina," embracing her Latina background. She was even more inspirational because of her ties to her heritage. Isn't it incredible to witness this aspect of her? The best part is reserved for last. Here's the last hook. Raquel is shown in this rare 1979 photograph during her Playboy picture shoot, fully dressed, of course, since she remained loyal to her principles. She exudes confidence, is completely in control, and is radiant. It perfectly captures the essence of her legend status. Please hit the like button, tell your friends about this video, and subscribe for more in-depth explorations of Hollywood's heyday. If you liked this trip through Raquel Welch's undiscovered story, which picture was your favorite, and why? Tell us in the comments below. You are the true MVPs, thank you for staying to the very end.